Have a shot at racing for $5,000 a little bit later on in the evening. Aiden Steffens, the 12A out of North Platte, Nebraska, your pole sitter. And from Beloit, it's Kate Calhoun, the 43. 7 in of William Nusser out of Larned, Kansas. Paxton Dody from Claflin, the 7R. Row at number 3, it's John Burrow from Denver, Colorado, in car 28, the 9D. From Great Bend, Dalton Murphy. Grant Florence in the 27 out of Ulysses, Kansas, and to his outside, it'll be the 33, Jason Ward from Great Bend in row number 4. Row 5, it's the, to my knowledge, making his first modified start this weekend, usually in the Sport Mod, for the 54 of Carson Lang out of Hayes. Austin Carruthers, the 28C from Williston, North Dakota. And Lance Ward, the 5W out of Great Bend. Race fans, give them a hoot, give them a holler. It is the last time that these 11 drivers have a chance to find their way to tonight's $5,000 to win big dance. Lights are out. Drivers going to make their way to the Bulletproof Tees restart zone. Aiden Steffens, Kate Calhoun brings it down to the BOS Motorsports Appliance stand. Turn number 1 they go. Steffens slider right across the nose. Here comes Paxton Dody, going to hustle the high side up to the 3rd spot. William Nusser, though, might try to wrestle that one away side by side. Now it's going to be 3 wide, 4 wide, down the front straightaway. Back to 3 wide as Calhoun going to hold on to that 2nd spot. Aiden Steffens, Kate Calhoun, William Nusser. Here comes John Burrow to the inside of the 7R of Dody. 4th and 5th up for grabs. Dalton Murphy, the top 5, as they bring him down the front straightaway. Top 6. Side by side, Burrow with a big bobble. That's going to get the 43 up on the brake pedal. Don't get slideways, and here comes Paxton Dody to the outside. 7R. Janashek racing machine. Usually you can find a Ryan Richmeyer behind the wheel there from time to time. Dody's trying to wheel it to the outside of the 43 of Calhoun. He's got the 90 of Murphy lurking and waiting. Carruthers trying to make a run at Murphy for the transfer spot. Again, 6 drivers will move on. The 9D, that white and blue machine, holding on to that final spot at the moment are into the halfway point here for LCQ at number 1 for the Mel Hamilton Ford Racing IMCA Modifieds. 12A, Aiden Steffens, your race leader. Across the line he goes. Last time it was 1.6 back to William Nusser. This time 1.3 back to the 7 in Calhoun, Burrow, Murphy, and Dody. Still the top 6 is now Paxton Dody going to go on the bubble. Carruthers not close enough to make a charge just yet. He'll find himself about 2 car lengths behind the side-by-side battle through 3 and 4. Four cars duking it out here for the last 3 spots in this one. You have got John Burrow just ahead of the side-by-side duo of Dalton Murphy and Paxton Dody. You can't forget that the Carruthers machine now to the back bumper at the halfway point. For the lead starting to pick on up just a little bit as Nusser inching a little bit closer, but the 2x2 battle back here for 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th might be for 3rd before long as you have the 43 of Calhoun about 3 car lengths in front of the quad battle. Now the back straightaway. It's Burrow and Dody side by side. Carruthers now going to be the last driver in as they run. Dalton Murphy, the 9D, trying to hustle his way back up to the back bumper. Side by side, they continue to go. Burrow on the bottom, Dody up top. Off into 4, 3 wide. Carruthers, though, slides it up to the outside line. Down the front straightaway. Caution going to come on out. The record radio's caution lights will illuminate here for the 33 of Jason Ward. Going to go for the spin in turn number 4, and that is going to shake up everything here with 5 laps to go. Here for your first modified LCQ as Ward gets it back down the hill, back up in, pointed in the proper direction here. "12A of Aiden Steffens so far has led all 10 laps that we've ran up to this point. William Nussers ran it back down to under a second, back in that second spot, 0.8 of a second, that last green flag run. Kate Calhoun, Paxton Dody, John Burrow, and Austin Carruthers, the top 6 right now. Dalton Murphy, Carson Lang, Grant Florence, Lance Ward, and Jason Ward. This caution light still illuminated is going to go out this time by here for the 12A of Aiden Steffens. 7 in William Nusser going to choose the top side. 43 up Kate Calhoun down to the bottom. Evens on the bottom, odds to the outside. Throughout the rest of your field here in the Delaware double file restart. Five laps remaining here for IMCA modified LCQ number 1. Back to the Bulletproof Tees restart zone we go. Steffens gets it down the front straightaway. Here comes William Nusser. He was closing in that last green flag run. Right now might surrender that second spot to Calhoun. But Nusser, though, rockets down the back straightaway off through 3 and 4. Rips the lip once again, a little too high there on the racetrack. He's now going to have to fight off the 43 of Calhoun once again. Round goes the 5W of Lance Ward this time. Trying to get it fired on back up. And the Rugged Radio's caution flag going to come out once again here. Now with 4 laps to go in your modified LCQ number 1 here. Brought to you by Mel Hamilton Ford Racing. "12A Aiden Steffens, still your race leader. The 7M of William Nusser, the 43 of Kate Calhoun. 28C of Austin Carruthers, the 7R Paxton Dody, and the 28 of John Burrow. That is the top 6. 9D Dalton Murphy, the 27 of Grant Florence, 54 Carson Lang, 33 Jason Ward, and the 5W Lance Ward to the back 4, bringing out the caution. Lights are going to go out. Steffens going to lead us back to the Bulletproof Tees restart zone off in turn number 4. Leader can go anywhere between those 2 flags down there in the bottom of turn number 4. Steffens going to bring us back to power. 4 more laps to go. Nusser up top, Calhoun on the bottom. Paxton Dody, Austin Carruthers, John Burrow, the top 6. Green flag once again in the air. Nusser once again slides it all the way up to the outside line. See if he can get a good launch like he did a restart a go down the back straightaway. This time got to keep it out of the marbles through 3 and 4. Up the hill this time, plants it just right there, right below him, but it's going to be the 12A of Steffens, race leader. Even Steffens down the back straightaway. Second is Nusser. Third is Carruthers now. Calhoun will fall back to 4th. 5th is the 28 of Burrow. 2 more laps to go. Is now once again 4 cars going to battle for a transfer. We've got John Burrow, Dalton Murphy, Paxton Dody, and here comes Carson Lang. Lang again, usually in the Sport Mod side this week, going to make the jump up to the IMCA Modified division. White flag in the air. 1 more lap to go for the 12A of Aiden Steffens. Steffens down the back straightaway. Top 3 going to go all single file. 4th, 5th, 6th. It is Calhoun, Burrow, and Dody. Checkered flag, modified LCQ number 1. Going to go to the 12A of Aiden Steffens. Your winner, the 12A of Aiden Steffens. Second will go to the 7M of William Nusser. 28C, Austin Carruthers is 3rd. 4th will be the 28 of John Burrow. 43 of Kate Calhoun, and the 7R of Paxton Dody. Your top 6 moving on out of modified LCQ number 1.